Alright, in this video I'm going to quickly discuss some of the troubleshooting tactics that I use when this add-on isn't working, and some of the common reasons why it'll act up. This add-on is it is extremely finicky sometimes. So there's a couple of things that will really set it off. The main thing that I mentioned in the intro video is that if you are logged into multiple Google accounts, this will, for whatever reason, with a lot of Google add-ons, it makes it freeze. So I would recommend just sign out of all of your Google accounts and then sign back into just one of them. And then once you have everything all the triggers set up and everything, then you're fine. It shouldn't be an issue. But that does, for whatever reason, I can't figure it out, it throws off a lot of add-ons, including this one. So that's the first thing. Once you do that, I would always recommend just clearing out your cookies and your history, just to clear everything out, just in case there's any remnants. It's always good practice just to do that as a troubleshooting step. The next thing, again, I would recommend, if you can get this just a text, you can get text working, and you can hit test for A1, and let's say that's let me see if I can find my Slack here. So you can see that's working. If that itself isn't working, your issue is probably either the webhook, or again, it might be that you're logged into multiple accounts. Really getting that test function going is pretty key. Once you have that, then and you can get the basic text to come through. Then once you start messing around with some more advanced stuff, it's probably due to either it has to be text when it gets sent through. So if you're trying to send through just a number, so if I try to send through F5, I doubt it'll work, because it's just a number and it's not text. So I hit test, nothing happened. So if I hit A1 and it works, and then I try a different one and it doesn't work, there's probably something wrong with this cell. So with this one, it's because it's a number format, whereas what you want is you want it to be text format. So how do you do that with these integers? The best way that I can find is you want to just format it as text, and so I can hit text here, and then I would typically, you can do some sort of special format where I can 0, 0, 0, like that. And then if I send that G5, let's see, G5, this should send through. There we go. So now it's sending through because it's text. If I were to, because you can see that I actually have that as a currency right now, if I were to change that to plain text, I believe that would actually resolve it too. But that makes it really hard to do any sort of formulas, because then you can't add or subtract. So it's best to do as the last step in the post is to turn it into text. You can see here I have that as part of the concatenation function. So those are kind of the main things that will throw this off, is you having that text, having it as a number and not text. And then also make sure you have your webhooks set up properly, and then again, just making sure that you're not logged into 17 different Google accounts, because for whatever reason it breaks it. So those are my troubleshooting steps. I hope it works for you. If you do have any issues that aren't resolved by this, feel free to reach out to me on my website. There's a contact form. You should be able to find me there. So I hope you don't spend too much time on this video. I hope it helps, and you're able to get this up and running. But again, the add-ons just are very finicky, and if you don't want to deal with the add-ons and you actually want error codes, because I can't really give error codes back here, again, I would just encourage you to just purchase the actual source code for it on the premium Google Sheet, and then there you actually will get the source code, and you can actually troubleshoot and figure out what's going wrong on the back end too. Okay, hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next video.